Welcome to another episode. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, especially when you get out of a relationship, because you're going to be trying to figure things out. You're going to be looking for closure. You're going to maybe even ask for a second or a third, or in some cases, a fourth chance. Now, confidence is key in helping you actually accept whatever happened and actually moving on. Because the truth of the matter is, she probably just wanted a new experience. Now, today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a woman who's telling us that men no longer pursue. So I have a question, why? But also just some criteria for us to focus our minds on. Wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger? And then, is this business or is this romance? All right, let's check her out.
Now, you tell me if this makes sense to you. There's this guy that goes to my church and this lady that I know, and she introduced me to the guy maybe like this past summer, so like some months ago, right? Introduced, I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, it was a real nice introduction, and then that was it. Apparently, he's interested. So, talk to me. Like, so on Sunday, she saw me. I hugged her, hey, how you doing? She was like, let me introduce you to this young man. I said, ma'am, you've already introduced me to him before. And she was like, I have? I said, yeah. She was like, well, he's a great young man, and I feel like y'all two, it would be nice if y'all two, like spend some time together. I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. And she was like, well, he said that you said you won't be looking his way. Let me repeat myself. He don't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. I don't pursue. I don't chase. I don't insert myself. I don't do none of that. Now, mind you, this man works on the parking lot ministry, right? Who is deaf, mute, and dumb, that I don't want to talk to him. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm so over these men. It's sassy. You a grown tail man, and you can't open up your mouth and say hello to somebody, and your excuse is, oh, she don't look my way. Make me look your way. Give me something to look at. Like, that's why I be quiet, because if you can't even speak to me in the parking lot, you sure can't handle me in this mouth. Make it make sense. If you gonna do anything in this world, make it make sense, okay? Because I'm over it. I'm over it. If it's just me and my daughter for the rest of my life, me and my baby, we gonna be all right. We gonna have a good life. Because
Listen, this is a crazy situation. This is a crazy situation because I'm wondering, what is she looking at? Is this her personality?
Make me look your way. Give me something to look at.
Is this how she carries herself? Now, the reason I asked you guys that is because she looks like a ticking time bomb. Now, I don't know if she's looking for romance, because if she was, like, I think she would describe her story differently. Like, she would talk with a smile, right? She would flirt with the guy, right? She's pretty much giving him signs, letting him know she's not interested. Because a woman that's interested is not going to let that guy pass by. And if she does, she will regret it. Now, I'm not saying everybody is confident, but again, this channel is about building your confidence up. I could tell you why I wouldn't have approached this woman. It's really simple. It comes down to her looking mean, being intimidating, and her being aggressive. Now, this woman is aggressive enough to where if she was interested in a guy, I believe wholeheartedly that this woman would actually pursue him. Because that's really kind of what women do when they're interested in a man. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Have you ever seen a woman that was actually interested in a man? She does not talk like this.
I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, So I don't say nothing to him.
Because that's the man that she's going after. Instead, she's smiling. She's happy. She's trying to figure out how she can place herself back in front of him to where he can make that move on her. Now, here is a huge red flag. When a woman describes a man as sassy, I don't think she knows what the word means, right? I did a video already where I talked about sassy, and the definition that makes the most sense was playfully disrespectful. Now, I don't think this man did anything playful. I don't think this man did anything disrespectful. In fact, she has to ask herself, why was this man reintroduced to her for the second time? Well, because it looks like, or it sounds like, she doesn't see him. It looks like she's not even looking in his direction, which means, is she really interested in him? Because he's at church. He's at work. Now, this would really, really suck if this man goes up to this woman and gets rejected at church and church work, right? I would be like over the top embarrassed every single time you see this woman. Now, the intimidation factor comes in just knowing that this woman has a child, because we're not going to skip that. Now, again, I don't have a problem with single mothers because I'm a single father, but I will say this. It is intimidating to talk to a woman when, one, you're at work, two, you're in a parking lot, three, that child is actually there, because now you have to also interact with the child. And the thing is, there is no like, we're going to figure things out and then I'm going to let you meet my child. No, the child is there. So that means you got to meet the child up front real fast, right? It ain't no, something we can push off to later on in case things don't work out. That child is going to see you talking to another person. Now, my thing is she looking for a stepdad? If she's not, that's even worse, because not only is she at church, which means she's trying to repackage herself, but if she's not looking for a stepdad, what is she doing? Because life is much harder when you are a single mother, when you're a single parent. But I understand if you don't have the right companion, or if you feel like you don't have the right companion. I understand how. Now, as far as categories go, wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger, this woman I just see as headaches. Like, I'm wondering, why do women think that men are interested in this kind of behavior?
Make me look your way. Give me something to look at.
Why do they think that men are interested in women that are very standoffish? Why do women think that men actually want strippers? Listen, we do, but we want to nail them to the bed, right? I don't think you really want to put a ring on it unless this is just the only woman that you were able to get, or if somehow she blew your mind, right? She blew your mind. She knocked your socks off, right? She just gets you standing at attention when you see her, right? Now, I can understand that part of the perspective, right? Because that's the lust. That's what actually draws you to her. But what's going to keep you with her?
Make me look your way. Give me something to look at.
In this case, this woman is performing. She's performing for the sisterhood. Like, what is all these extra twitches that she's doing? Like, what is that? Like, listen, I get it, but when you're looking at a woman, right, and let's just say you want a wife, right? Here's just a few things to check: caring, feminine, sweet, fit, cooperative, right? Meaning she's a team player. Like, does she have any of those traits?
Give me something to look at.
Because if she doesn't, then she has to be put in a different category. The messed up part about this situation is he's at work and he's at church. So who really wants to be rejected in that situation? Now, this is what I do have to say. Confidence is extremely key, especially in today's dating, because we're looking at it right here. This woman believes that she can be standoffish and that this guy should actually pursue her. She's not going to give him any choosing signals. She's not going to flirt. She's not going to smile. She's not going to wave. Nothing, right? Like, I understand why this man did not pursue her. It isn't just the child, but I'm sure the child, is a factor. In order to get your confidence up, here are some things that have helped me. Meditation and affirmations. That's me working on my mind, stronger mind. Next is exercising, whether you are working out 3 to 4 times a week or doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 100 calf raises, better body. Now you have a better mind and a better body. Here's the other thing that you can control: how much money you make. Now, invest in skills. Well, let's rewind that and let's say it this way: invest in yourself. Invest in your skills, invest in business, invest in stocks, invest in the stock market. Now you have a better financial situation. Now you've just put yourself in position where you get to choose. And you get to choose the life you want, and you get to choose a woman that you want. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to get exactly what you're looking for, because, humans are, real in a constant state of change. Now, with this being said, adapt to dating. Complaining doesn't do anything but get you put on timeout. And while you're in timeout, moping and crying and just like, the game is still going on, fellas. Keep this in mind. A rotten apple can make you sick. So if you bite into that apple and you see it's worms and it's disgusting and it's nasty, man, spit it out and throw it away, because there's plenty of other apples. Beautiful apples that are firm and just, ready to be eaten, right? So don't waste your time, or don't waste too much time with a rotten apple. See what it is? Get rid of it. Now, just to be fair, we live in a time that's full of friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and vacation bays. So I have a question for you guys. Would you approach this woman? What do you think? What do you think about what happened with her and her telling this story? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.